So I'm going to build up an example of the enhanced chat experience. And on the left in this example, we have Xander, a fictional character from Fast and the Furious, and me, the group facilitator. In this example, I picked Xander because as a fake person, it's okay to kind of talk about the serious topic of people that are at risk for self-harm. So in this example, Xander is really unstable right now, and I, although I'm not a therapist, have received training to be in a support group to help walk him through that. We have other members of the group all pulling together to help him get the help that he needs if it gets too severe, but we want to help him not get to that point. So how would that look like? If we're not meeting in person, what can we do? We can call him, we can text him, but what's a more focused, structured way to do that? I'm about to show you that right now. So in this last iteration, I created a prototype that is more robust than the last one. Let's see here. So in this example, say Xander and I are using this, we have access to a DBT support forum and portal. So I would sign in and I can look at the diary cards and I can chat with people. So if I want to fill out today's diary card, I can fill out the day, I can fill out my use of skills. It was high today, it's going okay. I want to mention today in group, I can take notes, and I might want help from Xander. I don't really know he's doing bad yet in this story, although you do, because I was just narrating it. So I submit that, and then you can see that in this version of the DBT diary card, you can see that other people have filled it out over time, and when this gets filled out and the severity level of people goes pretty low, goes really high because it's a bad day, we get notifications as a group. So as soon as somebody's doing badly and they fill this in, we all get notified. And so where do these notifications go and how are they used? So after filling out the diary card, people in the group can get notified, as I mentioned before, and here's what the notification looks like. So they get notifications in Slack if things are doing pretty bad for somebody, and then you can chat with them in this channel here. So there's group channels, so there's everyone, where you can talk to the group with one post, everybody sees it. Diary, as I mentioned before, you can get a history of people's diary cards. And resources are books and websites that we can help each other out by like letting everyone know that they exist and giving recommendations. There's also direct messaging. So I told you about Xander. Unfortunately, he's having a bad day, so he's going to talk to everyone at once. So I can see here, help, I'm having a bad day. So we can see that Xander on the left wrote that, and I'm in the everyone channel, so I see that too. So I can ask him what's wrong. And we can see that Xander got that notification. He can say on the left to everyone, I want to kill myself. So there's machine learning here, and the Slack bot, or the automated chat bot, says in response to Xander's post, you're used a keyword or emoji associated with suicide risk. If you are in danger of self-harm, please let someone know or call 911. So if no one's available to chat, this is a little bit of automated support. Automation is no replacement for people, but at least it's there, and the bot actually notifies everybody that this is happening. So when I mentioned emoji there, actually there's been a lot of research on what keywords correlate with self-harm and suicide ideation. And surprisingly, more than a lot of other words are the cry emoji here. And so that also creates a notification. And so that is a surprising thing, but it's very important that we address the surprising behaviors of people and support them when they really, really need it. So these experiences also work on mobile. So I'm going to show you here. Okay, so we talked about filling out a diary card. So here on the iPhone is a diary card, and you can say today, I'm Mo, so I'm filling that out. My skill level was high. It's going badly today. That's why I used all my skills. I want to mention that in group. And then, so there we go. So we can see it here. That was my entry. And so soon we'll get a notification, although it's pretty delayed. So in addition to that, we can see here that in the group, we got updates now, and everyone, we can see that Xander was unfortunately thinking about hurting himself. And we can also message Xander directly and tell him, I'm there for you. What can I do? But that's texting. That's really not an adequate response for somebody who's going to hurt themselves. So what can happen here is in this, we can do a Skype call. And all I have to do is type in /Skype and then the username. Xander just taps on the link there and he's taken to the web app of Skype and he can video call me right away. So I'm on the phone at the grocery store and Xander is on the computer at home. And it doesn't matter where we are, we can still connect to each other. In this example, let's say I am fortunate enough to talk Xander down from his crisis and he's okay. So we end the Skype call here. Xander goes back to the group and he tells everyone, I'm okay now. No need to worry. And we can see on the right that everybody's getting it. I'll see you at the next